Welcome back, everybody. On today's episode, what we are doing to the van is we are going to be sound deadening, adding some thermoacoustic insulation to the side panels, as well as soundproofing and insulating the bed of the van. So before I start, I just want to talk about the Dodo Mat kit that I'll be using today. What I purchased was the Dodo Mat camper van kit, which comes with 2 Thermo Liners, which are 6mm thick, and 1 pack of 50 sound deadening vibration pre-cut panels. This kit here was a total of $189.99. I also purchased separately the Dodo Mat Thermo roll, which is just an extra one of these, and that was $69.99. So the total cost of all this equipment was £259.98. However, there is also a discount which gets you 10% off, which I will put in the description below, which actually brought the total to $233.98. The best way I found on figuring out how much of this stuff I actually needed was with the Dodo Mat sound deadening pre-cut panels. I just cut myself a bit of cardboard to the size of them, and I went around the van working out how many of these I would need. They recommend that you need about 50% coverage per panel. So really, I could do it like that or like that. I think I'll probably go down like that, although with this panel I'm not going to do it because this is where I'm planning on putting a window. So I'll be looking to do bits like here, and all that does is solidify these panels so they don't rattle as much. Same with the Thermo Liner. What I did was I just went around the van and I sort of measured up the total area that I would need, as each one of these, I can't quite remember how much they cover, but it'll tell you how much meters squared they cover, and all you do is cut it to your needs. So the places I'm going to be putting these are on these empty panels and the wheel arches. Here we go. The first panel. Every other panel has been pretty straightforward. I've been using more or less full ones, or just splitting them in half, just to get that 50% coverage. In here, it's a little bit well, they probably could fit. I could fit two, but what I'm going to do instead, and I'm going to just slice it down that way, and then go bang, bang. Jesus! I'm going to need a boot, not a van. Okay. I'm hoping you'll be able to hear this alright. In these ones they're a little bit tight for a full one. So I'm just going to be cutting a slither off it, which I will use probably on the roof after. I think that line there will probably be fine. On this panel, you've got these weird fiberglass mesh panel things. This is their idea of sound deadening. For some reason they only put it here, and on the top tray. So the idea I'm going to do with this is I'm not going to use as much as I have there. I'll probably use about half, like maybe a third of the one. And I'll just to give it a little bit. So what you've just seen me do there briefly is I'm using the Thermo Liner, which is a 6mm sort of foamy roll with a silver front on it and a sticky back into it. It's the same as the sound deadening panels. Basically what this does is add a bit of thickness, so it helps insulate as well, but it also deadens the sound. Right, so as you can see, 3 rolls of thermal insulation from Dodo Mat was just enough for me to do panels I wanted, the roof, and a little bit of the floor. I've also done the barn doors as well. Plan for the floor. I'm going to stick some of this down on it first. This is just a thin, very thin underlay. Which was about £15 from Works, and then on top of that I'm going to stick this foil insulation as a sort of vapor barrier and a little bit more insulation. On top of that, this was about £18.50 from Works. I'm going to do it this way rather than using batteries and Celotex or Kingspan. Simply down to I want to minimise the amount of height I'll be using, so I've got more headroom. Hoping I'll be able to get this done before I lose daylight. So for the comparison, I'm going to be using this panel, and I'll do it again once I've soundproofed it. So that's what it sounds without. And on the same panel, here is what it sounds like after. A lot more solid. And with that, that is where I'm leaving this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I want to just say Dodo Mat is a fantastic product to use. They're not sponsoring me or anything like that. This is not an advertisement. But I am just going to say what a product this thing is. Guys, if you've enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up and a nice comment down below. If you've really enjoyed it, please give me a subscribe as well. It all helps the channel. In the next video, I plan on adding some electrical bits. I want to add a reversing camera, maybe in the brake light or just the camera. I'm not too sure yet. Just stick around for that one. It will be a quick video, I promise. And until next time, guys, cheers.